So boys and girls, how you doing? I hope you're having an amazing day. Let's do a pick a card, and it's all about you. What stops you? I like it. Okay, let's see. Maybe we're not gonna hear things that we don't want to hear. Let's get that straight, okay? But that is the point. Okay. Okay, think about it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ready? Let's go. Right. Interesting. Okay. First card. 10 of Wands, the Sun, 6 of Wands. Pretty straightforward here. Okay, so she says. Okay, so inevitably, 10 of Wands, there's a heavy dead weight to drop. Something has to go. And the 6 of Wands, well, yeah, you have to leave somebody behind in order to be victorious. Or you have to leave a bunch of people. Maybe you have to leave a company. Or maybe you have to just like move country. Whatever it is, just run. And thanks to that decision you're going to make, you're going to shine your light. This is the best card of the whole deck, the Sun. So it's positive, it's joyful, it's creative. It's also children, potentially, or your inner child. If you want to be connecting to the real you, no matter what, spiritually, whatever, and know exactly what you're made of, you have to let go of a bunch of things, a bunch of people, a bunch of limiting belief. You have to drop, because this is, killing you, really, inside. You are carry on walking painfully. I mean, I'm hurting just watching this picture. You carry on carrying or caring as well for a lot of people, for far too many people. And you have to choose between you and them eventually, and you will. It has to be you. And it's not being selfish. It's about shining your own light. It's about self-preservation. It's about self-love, self-worth. And maybe it's a company. Maybe it's a bunch of idiots that are being backstabbing you. And maybe it's about, people you used to socialize with, but really you're thinking, really, don't learn anything here. It's the same kind of drama, BS, kind of, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Okay, let's carry on and see what's happening here. Yeah, because what you want is equal give and take. And whatever situation you're in, whoever you are with, this is not equal give and take. And you deserve equal give and take. Because let's take that straight as well. When you're caring for other people or carry other people, it's a good way to not deal with your own things. Oh yeah, look, I'm very nice, I care for other people. But because you escape yourself, sometimes it's also what it means. You might be someone very, very caring, absolutely. But you also might just escape something, a reality. But by having someone or people's or situation or a job, when you're actually equally appreciated, equally loved, you can blossom and you can be the real you and reconnect with your inner child. Why don't you want to shine your own light? What are you scared of? Are you scared to be seen? To be in the spotlight? To be in the front? I know. By the end of the day, that's get you frustrated, because in some ways you spend so much energy on other people, you might actually become a bit bitter. Start for a new beginning. You're on the starting block, you're ready. And if you engage in that momentum, then life will give you everything. This is for you. Big gift. And it can come in many different ways. It can be a real love story, a real love, not codependency, okay? That's what I'm talking about. The great job, when you're actually appreciated and paid for your value. Or just being respected by people for you and not because you help them. True friendship, no one-way system, both ways. That one. Got it? Because you deserve it. By spending your time playing Mother Teresa or Father Teresa, whatever, you're avoiding you. So stop avoiding you. Bingo. Okay. So that was number 1. I told you it might not be what you want to hear. Ouch. Thank you, Axelle. Okay. Right. Number 2. Pile number 2. What stops you? 8 of Swords. 6 of Cups. That's a new one. 6 of Cups. 10 of Swords. Interesting. So what stops you is very straightforward. It's different, and some bits of it could be similar to the previous one. Well, self-limiting belief for sure. Also, just trying to control everything is not going to help you. You can't control life. And also by always have a step in the past, because there is nostalgia. That is not going to help. You really have to let it go. Let it go, let it go. Okay? For a new beginning, for a new start to happen. But what bothers me the most is this one. That's cute little thing. You limiting yourself because you don't think that you can get to that bloody beautiful castle on top of the mountain. It's always the top of the mountain. I'm from the Pyrenees. All about question of mountains here. So you stay in a valley and you're really limiting yourself. But also self-destructive. That's what bothers me the most. Self-destructive. Maybe you're still connecting to a person because you have a nostalgia of that person, even though that person didn't bring you any good news, didn't treat you properly, didn't treat you fairly, there was a narcissist, or there was whatever. Someone who was taking advantage of you no matter what. But you still stuck there? Why? You can be and you belong to that castle. You belong to the top of the mountain. Simple. But no. And you are blocking yourself by yourself. Seriously. Self-limiting beliefs are self-destructive, not thinking that you are worth anything, or believing that you're not loved, or able to be loved, or able to love. ¿Por qué? But you're going to get to the end of that road, thank God. And that's going to be, I mean, obviously, it's going to take you quite a bit. Look at that. How many do you need? How many swords? 10. Seriously? Backstabbing, lies, betrays. At some point, it cannot be the fault of everybody else. It has to be you. Why are you attracting things like that? Because you don't believe in yourself. Simple. So, at some point, you're going to have enough of that self-destructive way of being. Codependency, whatever it is it a substance, is it a person, if it work, whatever it is, you're going to at some point be on the floor like this. That's the only way you're going to learn. You could learn before. But then you're going to have a new beginning, fresh start, with a new idea of who you are and what you want and what you deserve. Let's have a look. Clarity. Another sword, but this one is only one. Bingo. Clarity. So you need to have a good look at yourself. You have to stop being melancholic about somebody or something. Finito. It's finito. For good. Cut it off. Like a weed. I keep saying that. You know. I love doing gardening, as you know. I have an exciting life, I know. Anyway. And if you don't pull the weed and the roots as well, then you know what? Keep coming back. You don't like that, don't you? Yes. 2 of Swords. More sword. It means that you really have to cut something off or someone off. You really have to let that go for good, because you're protecting your heart, but also you are on a, on a crossroad. But if you were removing, this, and not being blindfolded, you know what I'm saying, all right? Remove that stuff there. Then you will see clearly. But it's like you don't want to see. Why? Okay, so what do you gain by not seeing? Because, okay, there's no wave, so everything stays the same and you're miserable. Why? You can just drop the protection of your heart here, remove what is in front of your eyes, and see reality for what it is. Open your eyes. See the reality. Don't put your head in the sound, in your head as well, you may as well, you know, for everything. If you're generous today, there you go. Okay? This is you limiting yourself. This card, those two cards are similar. You're limiting yourself, you have a limiting belief, you have a limiting view. You just don't want to make any wave, you want to stay where you are, even though you're miserable. My good luck with that, because it's going to end up badly. Yes, communicate. Reach out, talk to people, talk to your friend, your real one. Talk to your family, talk to a mentor, talk to a therapist, talk to, you know, communicate. And also, say what you have to say. Don't keep it all inside. If someone is, you know, crossing the line, tell them. And if they don't understand, push them away. Nicely. You don't need to know. You just know. Nicely disappearing. And that's what you're gonna have a new start as well. I'm very pleased. Both pile is about new start. Absolutely amazing. And that's a gift from life as well. It's a lot of love. Self-love. Maybe that's what it is, number one. And then the rest will follow, of course. Get it out of your system. Talk to someone. If you can't talk to someone, just journal. Write a journal in a safe way. Nobody has to look into this. This is your stuff. And get it out of your system. What is your limiting belief? What do you think you, excuse me, deserve to be successful, for example? Why not? You're here to shine your light. So shine your light. Beautiful. Food for thought. Thank you, Axelle. Have a beautiful day. And if you want a personal reading, my email is down below. We can organize that. Okay? You take care. See you tomorrow. Ciao.